Okay, let's get into this. We're doing a deep dive today looking at rhymes and songs specifically for babies and toddlers.
Hmm.
And we're drawing from this really neat collection put together by the Pewaukee Public Library staff.
Right. And our sort of mission, if you like, is to understand why these simple activities matter so much.
Exactly. The source material really asks that core question. Why actually do these rhymes and songs with very young children? What's the point?
Yeah. And what comes through loud and clear from their work is that it's way more than just keeping them busy or having a bit of fun.
This foundational stuff.
Totally. Great for bonding, obviously.
Yeah.
And kids are just naturally drawn in, by the rhythm and the playfulness.
And crucially, the language development aspect, they're like powerful tools for that.
That's a key point they make, helping kids actually hear the sounds that make up language.
It's fascinating, isn't it? That
Yeah.
natural pull towards rhythm isn't just like accidental fun.
No, it serves a real purpose. The library's material points out how hearing those rhymes helps kids pick out syllables, even the tiny sounds within words.
Which you need for learning to talk clearly, right? And later for reading too, presumably.
Absolutely. It primes their ears, basically.
And thinking about hearing those sounds, the sources also really stress the multisensory part.
Oh, yeah, big time. It's not just auditory.
Think about bouncing rhymes.
Yeah.
You've got the words, the sound, and the physical movement.
Or a tickle rhyme adds touch, fingerplays bring in the visual, plus, fine motor skills.
And the material says using more senses together, it really strengthens the learning impact.
Makes those brain connections stickier, you could say, like creating, multiple pathways to the same bit of information.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's clear from the library's collection, they didn't just stick to the old classics.
No, there's quite a variety mentioned, which kind of raises the question, why so many different types?
Well, they deliberately included different categories. Things like bouncing rhymes, tickle rhymes.
Finger plays, action rhymes, or songs.
Exactly. They give examples, like Icka Bicka Soda Cracker for bouncing. Classic.
Or this little piggy that's touching a finger play, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. And Itsy Bitsy Spider for actions.
Yeah.
You get the idea.
And what's great about that variety, as the material shows, is you can tailor it.
Right. Match it to the child's mood or their energy or, where they are developmentally.
Simple rocking for a tiny baby, maybe following hand movements when they're a bit older.
That keeps it relevant, keeps it engaging for that child right then.
So let's pull this together. What does this mean for you, the listener, with your child?
Well, we've seen these different layers. You're deepening your bond, that shared fun, the closeness.
You're tapping into that innate love of rhythm they have.
You're actively helping build language foundations just by letting them hear the sounds in words clearly.
And you're boosting all of that through engaging multiple senses, hearing, feeling, maybe seeing.
And maybe the best part, something the library's material really underlines, is how accessible this all is.
Yeah, that's huge. Your child genuinely doesn't care about your singing voice.
Nope. Or if you forget a word. Or if your Itsy Bitsy Spider looks a bit wobbly.
What matters is you. Your time, your voice, your touch. Just being present with them.
No fancy gear needed, no special training, just you and your little one.
Which is really empowering.
Definitely. And the source also gives a helpful tip if you want more ideas.
Oh, right, the library itself. They suggest looking for nursery rhyme books, mentioning the call number J398.8.
Or checking out children's music CDs. Basically, keep exploring. The resources are there.
So here's a final thought to leave you with, inspired by this material.
Okay.
Think about how these simple things, the bounces, the tickles, the silly words, how they're not just quick moments of fun. They're actually like fundamental building blocks, quietly constructing connections and skills that child will draw on for their whole life. Makes you think, doesn't it?